Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and I thank you all for being here today. It is a beautiful day, kind of overcast, fun, relaxed, chill, cool, whatever. Yeah, not as humid as it has been, as some of you guys and gals found out at the weekend or the weekend event that we had over there. It's definitely cool. It was a fun time. So, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just go back to my regular 30-minute shows. Try the 10-minute stuff. It's just too much for me to do right now. Maybe in the future that's something I do. I don't know. So we're gonna just do a regular timing on our show here today and just have fun. And I'm not gonna care anymore whether it reaches people or whatnot. Y'all share it out if it makes sense, not whatnot. But if you're new, subscribe, hit the bell, and we know when I go live. Try to go live around 12:30 every single day. It is indeed a fun time on the show here. Today, we're going to take a look at Ukraine, what they spent that crypto donations on. And I know you're going to probably be a little frustrated on that one. Also, some stuff around Ukraine and some things within the cryptocurrency that people I don't think realized, and this is some of the stuff I've talked about on the show a little bit, but I'm going to give you guys some more information around that. Some of the stuff we're going to take a look at today is going to be so Federal Reserve being butt heads to all of the banks who want to do anything with cryptocurrency. And then last thing I'll take a look at here, if there's time, is some stuff that good old the windbag Yellen has to say about some stuff. But yeah, fun times, guys and gals, fun times for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a heads up here on the show. My stance on Ukraine is not normal. I'm going to be careful with that for today. Just to kind of put that out there for everybody. Just be very, very careful. Also, show notes for today. There will be no Patreon this afternoon. I actually need to go pick up my smoker. Yeah, that'll be right in the time period that I need to be doing that. If I have time to record something, I will do that and let that run. But right now, I don't see how I'm gonna have time to be able to do that because I've got meetings immediately following this, and it's just gotten real busy recently. So, anyways, let's take a look at what's going on with all the fun stuff here in the world of crypto. Is still down today. They're still trying to slam it down on the day. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, that was a nasty fall the other day on the yesterday. They slammed it down yesterday, and they're continuing to try to push it down today. You get the Dow, which is pushed down. Look at the gaps, though. Look at the gaps. That is interesting. We've got the S&P 500 doing some similar stuff as well. Gold and silver are being really pushed down. Not entirely sure what they think they're going to do when all this stuff breaks. I told you all yesterday, the COMEX, people are taking physical delivery of their gold and silver. And I'd be curious to see how many people were taking physical delivery of their oil and or their other things that they have as well. We will see, though, coming soon here. Divi is on sale. If you are not buying or paying attention to Divi, Divi is on sale. Dollar cost average is always the name of the game, isn't it? Sorry. You'll do what you want. Pay attention to what you want. Do your own research. This isn't financial advice, blah, blah, blah. You got that, right? Whoops, excuse me. I need to figure out how to put the mic somewhere else. Maybe I can put it like right here. I don't know. It keeps getting in the way. Axie's being slammed down, which is also very intriguing to me as well. You've got the mortgage rates. These only update once or so a week or so. And yeah, they're up again. They're going to continue to be up. I tell you right now, if I was trying to buy a house, I wouldn't be trying to. I don't know how you would get one. The rate's jumping and rising and jumping, and you're locked at a higher rate, then it drops. Then what? Coffee, by the way. Who's drinking anything this afternoon? And I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Sorry. Holy cow. That actually hurt. Gotta love the allergies, man. Gotta love the allergies. All right, so can anyone guess what Ukraine spent those crypto donations on, they were supposed to send them to the people for the people to be able to eat things like that, right? That's not what they used them for. That's not what they used them for at all. Nope, they used them to buy weapons. Yep, drones, and they say non-lethal stuff for their military, like body armor. Yeah. The war-torn nation also revealed it bought non-lethal equipment in a new report detailing expenditures from crypto donations. You all remember back when all this stuff, stupid stuff happened? They got like $100 million worth of cryptos or something stupid like that. And I'm going to be, my nose is going to be running this whole time. I think it talked about how much it had at one point. Okay, $60 million raised in funding. Okay, yeah. So fun stuff. They bought 213 UAVs or aerial vehicles, unmanned aerial vehicles at more than $11 million. This means drones, the biggest expenditure. The next four categories include $7 million spent on 8,400 armored vests, $5.7 million spent in five computer hardware and software packages. Wow. $5 million spent on worldwide anti-war media campaign. Okay. And another $5 million spent on an unknown quantity of weapons requested by the Ministry of Defense. Guys and gals, that was supposed to go to the people. Don't. My stance on Ukraine, and I'll say this gently on the show here. If you're part of my Patreon, you know where my stance is. Quite frankly, I don't care if you disagree with me, because I've seen information and data that is very hard to obtain that I can't talk about here. If you want to know about it, go to my Patreon, check out the Patreon. It's rolling on the bottom of the screen. It's only $5 a month. But this is the type of content and the information that I show. The term, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. There was things taking place in Ukraine that have to do with the current resident and his family. Former administrations like what's a good nickname for Hillary? I don't know what a good nickname would be here, but anyways, the Clintons, the Bidens, the Obamas, the Gores, the Bushes, etc., etc. Good old Billy Boy Gates and all of the things he's doing with the stupid hunger disease and the cookies and all that crap and trying to control the world population. Those types of things, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, I think we're on the same page. Ukraine was a major point for them to do that type of stuff. So was Taiwan. So these two things are in view now. These two things are being cleaned up now. Putin decided to go in and clean it up. It was his prerogative. It's on his border. He wanted to protect his people. Okay? There's a SOC, a self-collective organization, or self-organizing collective. I said that wrong. Anyways, they are working together to take the information and get the appropriate stuff in place to remove the poison from the earth. All right? Look. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze again. People need to understand that what's going on in Ukraine is not a good thing. The current administration there, they're all, including the cabinet, everyone, they're former actors. They're acting. They're doing something. Who knows what they're doing? I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys and gals, it's not on a good thing. I did a show on what was taking place in Ukraine. I did a show who's in Ukraine, the type of people, the bad people that are in Ukraine. Bad people say from World War II. You guys can read between their lines. I have to be very careful with what I say on this show. They took the crypto that everyone gave them and they spent it on weaponry. There was not any humanitarian stuff taking place. That's not okay. I don't think anyone who gave that crypto to them ever anticipated to fund their purchasing of lethal aid to the country. You guys and gals need to understand this is not where people wanted their money to go. There's a lot of people who jumped on the bandwagon. Stand with Ukraine. Stand with Ukraine. A lot of churches, a lot of organizations just around the world, companies, businesses. We stand with Ukraine. We stand with Ukraine because the media told them to. Look, they're being controlled and told what to think and told where to put their money and told what to do. And I know this isn't a popular opinion. And like I said, I don't care. Go look at my past Patreons. Those of you who are in my Patreon, you've seen that information. I have shown you the stuff that they're doing. I have shown you the things that are there. Go back and watch it. All right? If you're not part of the Patreon, if you want to join and just check that out, just go back and watch that one thing. Cool. No hard feelings, whatever. But I do stuff like that. I take the gloves off there. I do that kind of stuff. This makes me mad. It should make you mad too. They spent money that was supposed to be for humanitarian purposes and put it into fighting off the things that are trying to remove the poison from the face of the earth. And they spent money on all kinds of things. Let's see. They said that they told CoinDesk that they spent more than $5 million on weapons requested by the Ministry of Defense that were lethal weapons. We don't want to inform Russia which lethal weapons we are buying. Okay. Plus all of our tax dollars that have been going over there. Oh my goodness. If you think about the inflation problems that we're having right now and the billions and probably up to in the $1 trillion range now at this point, I would guess. I don't even know. I've quit keeping up. Our tax dollars have gone to fund not just the enemy of Russia, but the enemy of the world. When you find out what they've been doing there, they are the enemy of the world. They are humanity's enemy. Please go do your research on this. Please go back and watch the Patreons. It is extremely important. And I don't care if this bothers people or not. This is not a popular video. This is an educated information put out there. I went and did real digging on what's going on. I did. All right? Y'all go do your digging. Go back to the Patreon and watch the videos. One good thing about cryptocurrency in the space of Ukraine is that they decided to, it has shown the value of cryptocurrencies around the world, what it offers to the real people. So because of all the sanctions and all the crap that took place, okay, both people of Russia and the people of Ukraine, outside of the military and the leaders and whatnot, were able to actually continue to do the stuff they needed to do, continue to live their life, buy the food and things they needed with cryptocurrency. Ukraine refugees have used cryptocurrency to survive. And contrary to what critics believe, sanctions have prevented Russia from funding or finding much use for crypto. No, it didn't. They're accepting payments in crypto for their oil, for their goods, etc. The world is still struggling to comprehend the geopolitical and human impact of the Ukraine war. No, it's not. With more than 10 million people fleeing their homes and 6 million seeking refuge in foreign countries, it's been a time to support a sovereign country under attack. Here's what they want everyone to realize. It is also proven to be the moment where cryptocurrency proved its true value to real people. Okay, I'm not talking about the donations here. This is This is the individual people going and taking their money out of whatever their local currency is and putting it into cryptocurrency. And they're able to cross borders. They're able to buy things because Bitcoin doesn't have a nation. Litecoin doesn't have a nation. There is no central control over the cryptocurrencies. This is why it equals freedom for humanity, because of blockchain technology. I say it all the time on the show. This is so important, people, for everyone to realize. Not as a high concept tech toy for the wealthy elite, as many have previously dismissed it, but rather as an empowering force for good to a dangerously unstable world. It's very, very much so money that anyone can use everywhere in the world. When the Russian invasion began in February, Twitter accounts belonging to Ukraine government posted pleas for crypto asset donations. Now as more than $100 million in crypto donations have already been raised to support Ukraine residents, the Ukrainian resistance. Those of us who have championed crypto as a way of giving ordinary people rather than corporations and governments control over their own money have been vindicated. The problem is that they really haven't, because they took that money, the money that was given to Ukraine, got put into fighting the war. Whoop, sorry, something on my shirt here. It's the everyday people who have gone and taken their money and bought crypto, and then they've been able to actually maintain their lives. It's that $100 million in crypto that didn't go, that hasn't gone at all to the people. It hasn't. Everyone who thinks that it has are kidding themselves. They just are. They're just kidding yourselves. Yeah. The point of this whole thing here is that cryptocurrency is freedom for humanity. It gives freedom to the people to do what they want with their lives outside of the control of any one entity, any government, any Federal Reserve, any central bank, any et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all need to understand, things are taking place you and I don't know about. Some of us have the ability to kind of pull the curtain back a little bit. We can only get so far. All right? When the world finds out what's really going on in Ukraine and Taiwan and all this other crap, and Russia and all this other stuff, when the world finds out what's going on, it's going to be a very big shock to a lot of people. A lot of people are going to have that sinking feeling in their gut going, well, I shouldn't have done that. You know, a lot of people were sitting there doing that already. It's going to get very, very weird here soon, I think. You got all the stuff we talked about. Again, I talked about this in depth on the Patreon. Go check that out. If you're not part of the Patreon, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Also, you need any consultations, cryptocurrency, you want to get help with something, want to learn about something, grab some time with me. Link description of the video. I'll check it out and we'll have some fun. Or if you just want to talk, that's just a way to get time blocked out with me and whatnot. So, all right, I'm going to come through and say hey to everybody. If you stuck around to the end of the video here, do me a favor, throw any questions, comments, concerns out in the chat, and I will do my best to address them. We've got BC in the Matrix. Go, go, go. Papa Joe, what's up, brother? It's good to be here today. Appreciate you being part of the show. Busy Mountain, how are you? What's up? Tom, how's it going, brother? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad you had fun with your golf, it looks like, too. We've got Lithia. How are you? It's good to see you very much so being part of the show. I really do appreciate it. Let's see who else we got here today. Guys having a fun conversation, it looks like. We've got Mick13 Matheson. What's up? How are you? Being part of the show. Thanks for being here today. Let's see. Bring it here to Texas. Dude, maybe one of these days I'll have to double pull the camper and come up there and grab a campsite. That'd be fun. I'll have to figure it out. We'll see. Oh, fun stuff. who is all in here today. Let's see if I got everyone so far. I think, man, you guys have been having a great conversation. It looks great. What's up, Bitcoin Country? Haven't seen you in a little bit. How's retirement treating you? Hopefully, you've been having a fun time and relaxing for sure. Yep, Tom. People are gonna lose their lunch when they find this out. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. If people think it's gonna get nasty. It's just gonna get nasty. All right, listen, guys and gals. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Again, just a reminder, there will probably not be a Patreon show this afternoon. I do need to go pick up the smoker and whatnot. And if I have time to record something, I will. But right now, it's not looking like I will be able to. So, if you want to join the Patreon, it's only $5. It's not a lot. It's that way I can have as many people as I can get in here. I really do appreciate those of you who are part of it. As you know, I do cover stuff like what we kind of talked about, but a lot more in depth here with this. Showed you guys what was going on already and why I have the opinions I do around this. Anyways, you guys take it easy. Be blessed. Have a good afternoon. Talk to you later.